Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So today we'll be talking something very important, and it's about a video a palm colored man actually made, and top 10 blackest girl names. I really don't know how he came about with the names and who really gave him the list and how he came about it. I don't know. And that really got a lot of people upset. Some people are not finding it funny. Some people are asking me, how did he know that these are the blackest girl names and all that? And really, I am confused how he arrived at that. And I don't know. I mean, I think most times they cross their boundaries, and I don't know if it's proximity to blackness because some of them when they probably have black friends or probably have a black girlfriend married to a black woman and all that, they wake up every day to some certain, like, we wake up every day to some bullshit that we should not be saying. And I am going to say this. I mean, can we learn not to cross our boundaries, especially when it comes to some certain things and all that? A lot of people do not find this funny. Some think it's very offensive and all that. And some people, like, really genuinely want to know how he came about that and how did he know? Is he a black person to also know the blackest girl names and all that? Whew. I don't know. And he also said this is nonsense and the rest of it. I don't know. I am already not feeling it. See, let's get into
Top 10 blackest girl names. Number 10 is Deja. Number 9 is Jada. And I think of Jada Pinkett Smith, of course, when I hear this name. And I'm just like, she should have stopped Will. Number 8, Jasmine. There's a lot of different ways to spell Jasmine. Number 7, Kiara. Number 6 is Raven. That's so Raven. Number 5, Aaliyah. Number 4, Precious. Okay, now when I hear Precious, I think of the movie Precious, or the novel Push by Sapphire, when Monique's standing at the bottom of the stairs and she's like, you standing on them steps like you think you're a motherfucking woman. It's one of my favorite moments. Number 3, Imani. I always talk about my friend Imani in high school who used to add sugar packets to the McDonald's sweet tea because she claimed it wasn't as sweet as it was in Georgia. And Imani, you kept it real. Number 2, Ebony. If you like this list and want more about other nonsense, follow me. Leave me a comment with the blackest girl name or the most common black girl name in your book. Also follow my fiance Samantha, who I've tagged. Finally, at number 1, Diamond. The stairs, and she's like, you standing on them steps like you think you're a motherfucking woman.
So, white folks, I think it's time for us to have us another little anti-racism lesson here. Yeah. Many of you out here will swear up and fucking down. Put your children's lives on it. Die on that fucking hill that you do not participate in anti-blackness. That you're not racist. And you never have been. And I think you believe that because you do not understand that there's a difference in the way that you all are indoctrinated to hate us. You see, there's an active indoctrination and there's a passive indoctrination. And in active indoctrination, that is the equivalent to you sitting down at your computer and putting in a Google search, Klan meeting near me. And then you showing up at the Klan meeting, actively participating and being taught, learning how to hate us in thought and in deed. And you don't do that, right? So you're not one of them. You're not one of the bad guys. Well, there's also a passive indoctrination. And in passive indoctrination, what that means is you pretty much just take whatever falls in your lap about black people and you believe it. You go with it. You don't question it. You don't push against it. And you take these things that you've learned because they are all around you as fact, and then you teach and share these things with your children, like this bullshit about these top 10 black names. Now, this part that I stitched for a reason. Because you see how he's all talking about it, carrying on. That's the juiciest part of the fucking movie. Well, if you're a black woman, if you're a black person watching that movie, it is one of the worst parts of that movie. Horrible. Because that part of the movie shows a picture of mental illness, abuse, neglect to a child that looks like us. And none of that shit should be taken lightly. None of that shit should be turned into any kind of fucking top 10 list so y'all can make jokes about it. And you don't think anything about this content creator doing it because it's just the type of content that he pushes out, right? You will never challenge that shit. And it's a whole lot of you black folks in the goddamn comments not challenging that bullshit. And you should. Because it is disrespectful to black people as people. Because this is what I know for a goddamn fact. We're all just human. And if you had seen a white woman talk to her white child like that, you wouldn't think it was so goddamn funny, so fucking casual at all. But because it's a black woman, and it shit doesn't apply to you, it just doesn't apply to you. So you just accept that shit as a truth. How many of y'all shared this fucking video? How many of you are helping him passively indoctrinate your people to hate us? And the killer part about it is, TikTok will never see this as the actual hate speech that it is. But I just want you to fucking see what you're doing. Because I don't want you to feel good about yourselves when you're doing it. Now, share this like you share that fucking video. Hopefully, when you know better, you'll start to do better.
Blackest girl. Top 10 blackest girl names. Number 10 is...
So some people may say that who are you to determine the blackness of a name?
Deja. Number 9 is Jada, and I think of Jada Pinkett Smith, of course.
Well, if there was a such thing as the blackest girl name, Deja and Jada would not be one of them.
Jasmine. There's a lot of different ways to spell Jasmine. Number 7, Kiara.
Did you go through your following list and just pick the first black women you seen?
6 is Raven. That's so Raven. Number 5, Aaliyah.
You don't know too many black people, do you?
Number 4, Precious.
You know what? Did you grow up in the suburbs or something?
Number 3, Imani.
So you just using Google. Okay.
Ebony. Number 1, Diamond.
So we see you have watched the Players Club.
Top 10 girl names. Number 10 is...
So some people may say that who are you to...
Why is this man in black people business? It can't. I'm assuming he can't get no black woman or whatever he into, or anybody that's not white. I'm really confused. Like, why are you in black people business? And what was in your thought process? Because you really must get rejected for right reasons. Because it seems like you're not really very much seasoned. Because a lot of names that you put in there, don't a lot of black women are named like that, especially Raven. Because how many black women do you know besides Raven Simone? Sorry, correction. Or like from Teen Titans Raven, like that's, but she's not black. But you get what I'm saying. But if you really want to talk about it, anything with Aisha, you're good to go. And number 1 would be Keisha. Okay. Anything with Aisha. I don't know why. The one thing about black people, they get a little creative with their names. It's like, it's names that even the yellow book won't even have. It's names literally the dictionary don't even got. It's literally names that the thesaurus don't even. The encyclopedia. I'm like, now why would you name your child that? It's like you asking for these babies to get bullied, not in school. Like, why? I'm not saying they name got to be like Tom or Kelly, but like, really? Like, wow. All right.
Top 10 blackest girl names. Number 10 is Deja. Number 9 is Jada.
Where is Dr. Umar when you need him? Sir, you got no right in the whole wide world to do what you just did in this video, sir. You have no right at all. If you was going to come up a list, you should have did it for your own race. This is beyond disgusting, disrespectful, and racism at the highest. If you have a girlfriend and she allowed you to drop this video, she's wrong. You're not wrong, because any smart woman, no matter what color she is, she would have told you not to post this video. For the simple fact, some of those names, white women carry those names. And now, first of all, a name is not and will not define who you are. But this video defines who you are. You are a racist, bigot, coward. Why didn't you make a list about the black man? See, the thing about it is, leave those women alone. They got no right. You know, the crazy thing is, the reason why y'all disrespecting these women like that, because you think we're not going to stand up for them. Somebody please call Dr. Umar, please. You hear me? Because first of all, we're not, even when we're not committing a crime, we're committing a crime to you because of our color. I'm not a racist person. I love everybody in the world. I cannot see any more videos like this. Do not post videos like this. Do not entertain videos like this. And all the black women that have not stood up for themselves in the comments of this video is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy that this man went through a bad day, probably with a black person and a black woman, and wanted to make a video about it and talking bad about a woman, about a name. A name does not define who you are, people. And no matter where I'm at in life, I would never be okay with you knocking down an innocent person, no matter what color they are. Please take this video down, man. It's beyond disrespectful. Y'all can't be okay with that. This is not a joke. That's that man's deep-sided racism that he's trying to turn into a joke and needs your help. Don't help this man be a racist. Don't help this man build that. And then let me tell you some women, you know, that's a sisterhood. And no matter what color it is, white, black, Puerto Rican, whatever. If you see a man disrespecting a woman, you need to stand up for her. And I'm a man telling you that. Have a blessed day.
Top 10 blackest girl names.
Wow. You guys got a lot of space. Got a lot of leg room in here. You're moving, stretching out, ain't you? You stretching out. You passed the cookout. You passed the cookout. You in the foyer. Actually, you in the bed. You relax, head on the pillow. You just relax, ain't you? Y'all just stretched all the way out inside. Stretching. Y'all stretching. You just stretching all the way out. Just real relaxed. You comfortable? I bet. I bet. It's interesting. Y'all all the way inside. All the way inside. You all the way inside. Stretch. Just stretch. Real comfortable. I don't know who opened the door. I'm not sure. It do look like y'all real relaxed. Real comfort. I bet. I don't know if, yeah, listen. Quite very interesting. You clearly finished the cookout. You did the dances and everything. You did everything. You passed that. You passed all that, right? You passed somebody. Y'all all the way inside. All the way in, ain't you? I guess this is how it's gonna go. I guess this is how it's gonna go. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I'm not too sure. Something feel off. A little bit off. Something's not. It just feel like maybe you just went way too past the front door. I'm not sure. Like, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna be quiet and we're just listening. Okay? I'm listening and learning. I'm listening and learning. I don't know. Listen, I'm a lot of leg room. Just stretch the fuck out. Interesting. That's. So I'm not too sure what to say. Actually, this is an interesting take. It was interesting. You feel real safe, don't you? You feel safe. You feel safe. Okay. Goodbye.
Blackest girl names. Number 10 is Deja. Number 9 is Jade.
See, that's what happens when you try to think you know another race. This man came off with some of the weakest fucking names I've ever seen. Jada is not a black girl name. That's Jasmine. That's not a black girl name. That name can fit on anybody. Hell, I mean, what? What about Willie Nisha. I know a girl named Willie Nisha. Yeah, that's a black name. You know what I'm saying? Shermonica. You know, Shermonica? Yeah, you've met a Shermonica before, I'm sure. Yeah. What about oh, I got a good one for you right here. This is a good one. Wait, let me see. Am I saying it right? Her dad name is Frank, and her mama name is Nisha, and her name is Frank Anisha. That's a black girl name right there. Them black people names right there. You know what I'm saying? We get deep with it. My name is Rashawn. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know I'm a dude, but I'm just saying, you know, black folk get deep with the names. But for you to bust off these weak ass black people names, man, them common names, bruh. Diamond is, I mean, that's usually a stripper name, you know, but I mean, your street worker, your relative street professional name, you know. So I don't really know where the hell he get these names from. What dictionary did you look in for these names, bro? Cause them names weak. Them ain't no black girl names, man. You crazy. Let's not forget Nevaeh, heaven spelt backwards. I don't know where we come from with that one. I mean, Nevaeh, yeah. I met a kid named Beautiful, a girl named Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but I mean, you know, everybody's beautiful, but she wasn't that goddamn beautiful, but her name was Beautiful. So, yeah, before you jump off into talking about black people names, know what the hell you talking about, bro, because you slipping big on this one.
Top 10 black.
Y'all, why is there a white man on this app telling us what the top 10 blackest black girl names are? And this motherfucker, first of all, I turned the shit off after he said the first two names, because the first two names was Deja and fucking Jada. Motherfucker, I know white people named Deja and Jada. I thought this motherfucker, he already pissed me off because he was white telling me what the blackest names are. But I thought this motherfucker was at least gonna say some black names. Maybe he did in the other 8 names, because like I say, I turned it off when I got to the first 2 names. But y'all, my name is Lamontica. Lamontica. You not finna tell me that Jada and Deja are the blackest names he could have came up with. I am so offended for the Dejas and the Jadas of the motherfucking world. I know Asian Dejas and Jadas. I think I met a Mexican Jada before. Where is these names? I thought he was gonna hit it. I'm gonna tell y'all some of my cousins' names. Don't talk about my family. But my name is Lamontica. I got a cousin named fucking Chappelle. My cousin named Corinthian. If I didn't know she was in the damn Bible, I would have just thought that was a made up name. My auntie made up also. Y'all don't get offended. These are my cousins. These are my first cousins. I love these girls. I got a cousin named Kamari. This motherfucker was saying names like Jada and Deja and want me to agree with him. Why are you trying to tell me what the blackest names are? Are you fucking serious right now?
Top 10 blackest girl names. Number 10 is...
Absolutely not. No. Just no. We're not doing this. On Beyonce's internet? No.
So this is all I got from this, and really, I don't know what to say, because this one is really like, shocking. Okay, not really shocking, And who told him about top 10 blackest girl names? I don't know how he made up the list, and when did black people's name, like, having Deja, and like, when did they become the blackest? Because it's in kind of crazy, And who told him about the blackest? What made him think like these are the blackest and all that? Like, I am trying to be mad, and at the same time not trying to be mad, because like I really don't want to be mad over some certain things and all that. But I really want to find out, like, how did he come about the names and all that, or did he just pick the names from somewhere and say these are the blackest top 10 blackest girls' names and the rest of it? I think they should just, I don't know, but there are some certain things I do not expect like some adults to do, All these, like, some people should already know that there are some certain things they are not supposed to do. I mean, use your initiative or use your brain to know that there are some things people will really find very offensive, and all that. I think all the time you see them like being in black people's business so much. A lot of people are upset. Some are like, actually, who gave him that name? How did he? You see, okay, some were like, are you a black person? How did you know which one is the blackest and all that? I mean, what makes the name blackest and the rest of it? And a lot of people are actually laughing. They were like, some are like, I really want to be mad, but I can't be mad. This is really very hilarious, But I really don't know. I'm trying to say the hilarious part and all that. And who gave him the permission to, do that? Or how did he get the name? I'm kind of confused, like a little bit like, how did he get the name? How did he know which one is the blackest and which one is not blackest, Some things really get you thinking and all that. And I keep saying this. Colored people, you all can really do better. Sometimes you all can, no matter how the urge is coming to do some certain things, especially when it comes to black people, you all can desist, try not to do it. Because all of this most times get you all into trouble. And then you all crawl back to say that black people make everything about race, but you all start all the drama and all of that. I mean, black people really do not love drama. They don't like drama because I rarely see them come out to drag you people. The only time you see them come out to say some certain things is probably when you all ignorantly come out to do what you know how to do best, and they try to correct you and put you in your place and all that. But it's kind of very hard to see them coming out to do some certain thing. We all can do better. I mean, let's try as much as you can to respect people's boundaries and try not to overstep it. Even when you have black girlfriend or you have black friends and all that, try as much as you can not to do some certain things. I am sure most of you have colored friends, but you rarely come out to say, do some certain things, like to overdo. To cross your boundary. You all should learn not to cross your boundary, especially when it comes to some other people. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.